Hello, welcome to Sound and Fury Book Reviews. As usual, I'm Tina. Today I'm doing a book review of Automatic Noodle by Annalee Newitz. This is a book coming out August 5th, 2025. It's a sci-fi from Tor.com. I received this art from NetGalley in exchange for a fair review. A small business drama with robots, Automatic Noodle is a great balance of cozy and serious. What is it about? While San Francisco rebuilds from the chaos of war, a group of food service bots in an abandoned ghost kitchen take over their own delivery app account. They rebrand as a neighborhood lunch spot and start producing some of the tastiest hand-pulled noodles in the city. But there's just one problem. Someone, or something, is review bombing the restaurant's feedback page with fake bad service reports. Can the bots find the culprit before the ratings plummet and destroy everything they created? Small business woes. There is an impressive amount of world building in this small novella. We have the seceded California trying to rebuild after its break from the war with the United States, and the state of robot personhood and what that looks like in terms of rights that they have. And the robots are all different types. One is a standard humanoid type used in the war, another resembles an octopus, a third has a human-like upper body but legs on servos, and the other is built into the ceiling. Originally, I think, is some kind of like an assembly bot. I can't remember. If you've read Legends and Lattes, this is a great comparison because there is the cozy found family element between the characters, as well as the trials of opening a new business and operating it for the first time, which is compiled upon by a group of robot haters intent on taking it down. So it has a similar kind of trajectory. From Legends and Lattes, I don't think there was so much of... There was an element of someone trying to take them down, but it was more of like a rival, where this is more like someone that hates robots trying to take them down. So it's not the same story, but if you liked Legends and Lattes and liked those elements about it, you probably will like this. While the characters in Newitz's The Terraformers, which I read last year, were almost too cutesy that they belied the seriousness of that story, the characters in this one are well balanced. Each has something that they're working through in conjunction with the restaurant, whether it's, PTSD, a romance, kind of like what they want their body to look like. They all have something that they're kind of working through. The way they felt like robots was really well done because while every aspect of their being relates to being a robot, they still have personality and are bound by their programming as we are bound to our psyches. How and when robots develop this level of sentience isn't really gotten into, like it's mentioned, but it's not the point. But it's more about the after effects of how they are treated by society as second-class citizens, despite being completely sentient, without the ability to do certain things. Essentially, they're without citizenship. It very much mirrors how humans treat one another when they're immigrants to a new country, or if they're displaced, or if they're refugees, and thus it felt very realistic in that regard. I saw a 1-star review on Goodreads, because Goodreads is such a great place, which was laughably dense. Clearly, this book isn't really about robots at all, obviously, but how humans other one another and how displaced citizens sometimes exist in a limbo area in terms of their rights. Do a bit of critical analysis, my dude. He also asked why robots would have gender. Because gender is a social construct. So if a robot wants to identify in a certain way and struggles with that, why wouldn't it? I don't know. I was very confused by that review. Anyway, the characters are great. They play well off one another, including the little romance, and all of them are likable. You really want them to succeed and be happy, and it's lovely to watch them build a community despite the odds. It is very cozy. It has, like, the kind of... It's so funny because people throw cozy books around nowadays, or the word cozy, but I think to be cozy, you can still have some stuff that is, like, slightly triggering, like the one character, the war robot. He has some stuff that is like very sad and like disturbing to him happen, but I think it's the fact that that the characters are going to work through it, and that's the cozy element, kind of like how a romance, the couple's going to get together in the end. I think with a cozy book, the expectation is that everything's going to work out. You're not going to have a bittersweet ending. You're not going to have, a tragedy at the end. And so that's what this book is. It's very cozy. So I guess it's not really a spoiler because it's cozy, but, it does have a very nice ending. And yeah, I think this book, it really pulled off what it was trying to do. The writing flows really well. The descriptions of the food was great. It made me so hungry. I've never had those kind of noodles before, and so next time I go to Toronto, because I'm pretty sure I can find some there, I'm going to look for those. If you enjoy cozy stories with found family and people overcoming odds stacked against them, you will totally enjoy this one. I really liked it. I don't know if it'll be my favorite book of the month, but it's definitely up there. I really liked it. It was a nice book while I was going through something I'm going through something right now. I will talk about it probably in a couple months. So thank you so much to the ER to the e-arc. Thank you so much to NetGalley for the e-arc and to the publisher as well. Thanks.